Hello.
Hey.
When you think of things that are complicated, you normally think of my job, my family, my friends, my financial situation. But I think when you really start to peel back the layers, you begin to realize what is it that makes your life so complicated. And it takes a lot of self-reflect to be able to realize that it's not anyone else doing these things to you. It's more along the lines of yourself. I used to think relationships I'm in, girl wanted to go on a trip. I can't do that. It's too early. It would make things kind of awkward and kind of complicated. I want you to meet my family. That's kind of awkward and kind of complicated. All these things that will happen in your life will always have a sense of complication. Okay, it's always going to be there. Can't get away from it. The title of my story is Don't Be Me. And what I mean by that is, if there's anything you take away from this, is that the things that I did, I lost a lot of time. Time I'll never get back. I made excuses for not doing things because I thought it would make things awkward and difficult. I worried about every single scenario that could possibly happen to make things complicated. I'd lay in bed at night and I wouldn't sleep because I was so consumed with, well, we have to do this because we have to avoid this. And at the end of the day, if I would have just gone ahead and tried certain things, if I would have gone ahead and just attempted something instead of trying to protect something that I didn't even know what I was trying to protect, my life wouldn't have been that complicated. I made it complicated. I was the one who went out of my way to avoid things. It wasn't the event itself. The event itself was fine. If I would have just went and enjoyed myself, I probably would have had a good time. But I didn't. I stopped myself. There's always going to be complications out there, but I think the biggest thing you have to keep in mind is look in the mirror and realize it's not your girlfriend, it's not your boyfriend, it's not your financial situation, it's not your job or your boss, it's you. My dad worked in corporate America for, goodness, 30 plus years. He had a frame right above his desk. And I'm sure you've all heard of this, or at least some derivation of this. Life is 10% of what happens to you. 90% how you choose to respond. Good grief, was I responding the wrong way? Don't be me. Don't waste years. Don't waste hours. Don't waste time worrying about something because you're afraid it's going to make things complicated. Enjoy every day. Embrace every day. Because at the end of the day, no matter whether you worry about it or you don't, it's one less day that you got. And those days are going to add up. That clock is not your friend. So where did that get me at all these years of worrying about things? Nowhere. Until I realized that I was wasting time. There's a lot of people out there who don't have a lot of time. And when you realize you're wasting yours, you really feel bad. Embrace every situation. Don't be me. Learn from me. And realize it's only complicated if you want it to be. I appreciate it. Thank you.